Hey ladies, are you having a hard time really slimming down in those inner and outer thighs? Everything really, from the waist to the knees. If so, I have a fantastic T-Tapp workout for you. It's done on the floor and it's from T-Tapp's amazing workout called Ladybug. Now, if you've never done it, join in. You know I always give lots of tips, but this is, I'm going to say, more of an intermediate to advanced workout, but it will absolutely tighten and tone those inner outer thighs and the whole torso. It's also beautiful for spine health. So if you're ready, go ahead, get on the floor. I'm going to meet you down there in just 2 seconds. You're ready? Let's get at it. All right, so feet hip width apart, knees in alignment, toes are pressing up, hands right here below the knees. Inhale, pull up. And really feel yourself pulling up tall. Adjust the feet and think needle little toe if you can. So it's almost like you're on the outside of the foot if you were being there. Pull up and release on back, pulling the belly button in. You can even do an inside out with the elbow. Then using the hands, pull yourself all the way back up. I'm going to bring my feet in just a little bit closer, lower here, and really pull, keeping the toes up. Now, if you have, and you may be able to bring these in a little bit, or this is where you can use a towel if you're really short torso, can you get your hands to the outsides of your feet, thumbs up, keeping those knees on the inside, thinking knee to little toe. If you cannot, grab a towel. Wait for Suzette. She'll get her long towel, put it around there. And then you want to pull in, lift your ribs. Good. And then pull the chest in towards your legs and hold. 2, 3, 4, and release. Ooh, after a while, just holding those feet up, I get so tight in my ankles and my shins. So let's just do that one more time. You ready? So first, lift. I'll come over to the side. You want to lift your chest, then push those hands against the feet, feet against hands, lift the chest up. Good. Now, I want you to just start to straighten the legs, like my tail is pushing back. Only go to where you can to stretch out the hamstrings and let it all go. Beautiful. And then you can just kind of wiggle it up, and we'll just do it one more time. Now in this, one thing to just notice, I want you to push the foot against the hand, hand against the foot, lifting up, hunch the shoulders up by your ears, pull them back, and see if you can just drop the shoulders, but you're pulling in. Oh, it's intense. And then you can either start to press the feet away, or the tail will drop back just to get a stretch on the hamstrings. Just go to wherever you can. 1, 2, 3, and let it all go. Drop the feet, and you can climb yourself on up. So just notice what you feel here underneath the hamstrings. And while everybody else is trying to get themselves on, please make sure you've muted yourself. I wasn't able to mute everybody. And let's do our somatic hamstring release, because I want to get that going before we do the rest of this. So let's just lift and drop. Notice how where the legs are coming up, intertwine again, use the towel if you need to, pulling up. And we know this, just, oh, can't do it with my shoes on. I can't do it with the shoes on because I can't slide all the way down and let it go. And then come up, just notice how much more you got. Let's just do it twice each side so we can move on from there. Pulling it up, good, arching the tail and straightening it on out. Ooh, and letting it drop. And coming up, just notice, oh, I got a good inch or 2 on that one. And bring it up on the other side, pulling up and straightening it all out. Dropping the head at the same tempo, letting it go. And one more time, pulling up. So this way, everybody kind of got on, got themselves settled on the floor. all the way down and release. And just notice if those legs got a little bit more even. All right, you guys, are you ready? Let's go ahead. I need to move these shoes out of the way. We're going to do some in-outs. So I want you to just bring those hands back, not too far back. Good, fingertips to the side, and just allow yourself to hunch. Release that neck tension. Feet are hip width apart, so not right together. If you want, you can wiggle the hips back just a little bit. Then push down to lift the ribs, bend those elbows to the back. You can do a little bit of a squeeze in towards the shoulder blades. And let's just bring them up and hold for a minute, making sure that we're all in a nice alignment. Beautiful. And touch them down. Good work. Let's do 5 and really tap the front of your foot, the toes on the ground for some lymphatics. You might want to switch back, like wiggle the hips back so you're not on your tailbone, and let's go for 5. So touch and out, 2 and out, 3 and out, 4 and out. Nice work. 5 and out. Good. Push up, shake out, because we're going to be back here for a few things. So I don't want us to get too tight. Nice. Then going back, hunch for a moment. Then bend the elbows to the back, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Now I just want you to take the legs in and open and to here. So I want you to think tuck, turn out at the hip. Can you get that? Tuck and turn out. Leaning back off the tailbone, bring them in, a little bit further apart for everybody. So bring your feet out further apart, bring them out, aim. That's it. Now tuck, I want you to think tuck, turn out at the hip and open. Beautiful. Let's go for 4 from there. So it's touch and out, 2 and out. Feel the difference when those feet are a little further apart. Good work. Now bring them in and up. See, once you're here, now you're right in that nice alignment with the feet. Let's go 4 each side. Here we go. So front and touch, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up and pause. Turn out and think tuck, turn out and touch and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up. Bring them in, bring them together. Good. Bring this hand here, other hand out. Push to lift the hip up and over. Get a nice stretch. Push the other hand. Switch them up and over so you really support yourself. Up and over. Up and over. Beautiful. And cross. Good work. All right. So on this cross, I want you to put your hands underneath, thumbs up, press up. Good. Inhale, hunch. Nice. And now just let the shoulders drop and keep the ribs up. Elbows are in. So you really feel that stretch, tucking the neck. Good. Now pull forward. Good. Pull a little more forward. So you're pushing in the elbows. You're feeling a good stretch there. And you can either stay here and release or let it go so that your elbow and your shoulder and wrist are in alignment. You're going to push, arch, shoulders back, and allow yourself now to hang here. Drop the head, relax the neck, and feel that stretch on the hamstrings. Good work. Then take one hand on the knee top, push down, other hand push down, press up, grab underneath, shift back, switch the leg that's in front, use that to come on up again. So you can either be crossed. I'm just more comfortable with one hand in front, hand underneath, thumbs up, pull up. So you're sitting up tall, tucking the chin. Good. Really think ribs up, elbows. Inhale, hunch. Good. Now keep the ribs up and think shoulders down, elbows in just a little bit. So you really feel that stretch in the middle of your back. Then keep that as you come a little forward and come a little forward. So keep pulling, come a little forward. And when you're done, if you're real short torso, this might be your best place for it. Otherwise, you can come here. You can get on the ground or whatever your best place is. Push against the legs to keep those shoulders back, relax the head, and feel that nice stretch at your hip joints and the hamstrings. Just hang here for just a sec. And then put one hand on that knee, palm down, press yourself back up. Good work. Lean back, legs out, shake them out. And now we're going to do a set of that. I hate the name of this, pretty legs. Bring it back, hunch the shoulders so you release that tension in your neck. Beautiful. Then bend the elbows to the back, push through the palms to get your ribs up. Squeeze between the shoulder blades, lean back. So really keep your feet maybe a little further apart than you think you should. And then bring one leg up. So it's really out in alignment. Beautiful. Now take that hand next to it, push to lift, come on over, and really use that hand, put it in even closer and really think ribs up, knee and ankle. Good. And all the way back, but all the way back out here. Lean back, straighten, but don't touch. And then bring it back up. Upper body can come up a little. Hand here. First two are slow to here. Then really reach on over. Get that stretch across the hips. So good. Bring it all the way back. And lean away, don't touch. So we're going to do 4 a little faster. You ready? So it's touch, up and over. Back, reach out, bring it in, push up and over, up, reach out. 2 more, bring it in, up and over, up and out. Last one, up, push up and over, and reach it out, drop, flex the feet, use the hands, push yourself up, shake it out. Good, woo. All right, let's go on back. Come on back, hunch for a moment. Good, then bend those elbows to the back, squeeze, shift back a little bit. Let's do the other side. First 2 slow, so really keep that foot out. Bring the hand in, up and over. Bring it in even closer to really lift the ribs and get that knee and ankle in a straight line. Woo! Bring it all the way back, but out with that foot and reach it away. Second one a little slow as well. Bring it in, hand up and over, hand in closer, really roll all the way over. Woo! Nice work. Bring it back, reach away. Let's go for 4 faster. Here we go, you guys. Hang in there. In, up and over, back, reach out. Take it in, up and over, and reach it out. 2 more, and in, up and over, up and out. Last one, it's an in, up and over, up and reach and drop, flex. Use the hands, push yourself up, and let's cross again. Lift the tail, drop yourself down, feeling tall here. Good, so with the thumbs up, pull yourself in. Now we're gonna do that lovely stretch with the neck and the back. So just take one hand, put it right behind that thumb, right at the sacrum, and push, because the more you can get that spine straight when we twist, the better. Dropping the chin, lifting from the top of the head, take the arm to the other side. Good, and with those hands, start to pull the shoulder back. Good, shoulder back. And you can have this hand on the knee, on the outside, thumbs up. Keep the thumb up, that will help your shoulder feel good. Keep pressing to keep that body straight up. You can adjust the back. And from here, woo, very nice. Chin looks forward. So shoulders down, really stretch. Then take that head and look back. Look forward. Press both knees down. Feel the stability. You ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going to release. Release. Woo. Hand underneath that knee, thumb up. Hand underneath that knee, thumb up. You can roll back for a second. Then pull yourself tall on those bones. Good work. Tucking the chin. Taking this hand back. Press to get yourself there. Other hand on that other knee. Press. Good. And outside of knee, so the thumb is up on that knee. Taking the hand in back, especially to pull that shoulder back. Take the opposite knee and press it down to stabilize, then press the other. So both knees are pressing down as you turn turn, turn, looking back, keeping that chin tucked, and then look forward. Ooh, really stretch the neck, press both knees, and look to the back, and look forward. You ready? We're going to release. 1, 2, 3, release. Hand underneath, pull it on up. One more time. Inhale, hunch. Good. Now just think, drop the shoulders, keep the ribs up, tuck in the chin. So good. Release back. Bring both legs back out again. Just one more move in this position. As we come back, fingers to the side, hunch. Good. Then pull up, bending the elbows and in. Just bring this one leg up again. Good. Then let it open. So you want the heel right in about the butt bone. So it's out a little bit. Lean back. Good. Now use the belly to bring the leg up. Good. Now allow it to open. Now right here, I want you to think tuck, turn out. So it's a tuck under. That thigh bone is turned out. You're going to straighten the leg with that turn out. You're going to bring it back. And then I want you to think tuck and bring the leg back up. Yes. So let's take it out. Tuck, turn out, straighten, bend, pull it up. Lean back, tuck, turn out, straighten, bend, pull it back up and back. Tuck out and pull it in. Give me just one more. Lean it back, tuck, turn out, straighten and back up. Bring it up. Flex feet, come up on off. Woo! Give me a thumbs up. How is that feeling? Good work. Other side, I promise we'll get us off of our wrists. So point the toes, drop on down. Again, do a hunch, release those traps. Then bend the elbows, elbows squeeze, feet hip width. Bring this one up. Good. Make sure again, even not here, like way out, allow it to open. And even right there, think tuck, turn out. So you get that sense of it. Then pull the belly in to bring it up first. Then allow it to come up, tuck, turn out on both. Straighten, bend, ready, pull it up. Lean back, tuck, turn out those thigh bones and straighten and bend. Let's just do a few more faster. You ready? Up, out, tucky, turn out, open and back. Up and open and back. 2 more, pull up. Lean it back, out, and last one, pull it up, open, out. Let's drop it. Now both legs are turned out. Straighten them. Release, flex, push off. Woo, shake it out. You might even want to cross here on the outside and just get a stretch across the shoulder. So good. All right, let's roll ourselves onto the floor. Good, so I'm just going to pull my feet here, curl, 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 and allow yourself, feel that flat back place, coming on in. You can even put the hands again on the outside of those knees with the thumbs up, hip width apart, and allow those legs to come in. Feel the shoulders press down, feel the tailbone lift, and then press those knees away. Once those arms are straight, give yourself an inside out. So the elbows go inside out. Feel that nice stretch and release. Beautiful. Drop the feet down. And we're going to do our first set of organs in place while we're here. So bringing those feet in close. Good. Tuck, curl up just a little bit. So you're giving yourself that nice curl here. And fingertips in front of the left hip bone. Wiggle it in. Press it up, shoulders down, keep the knees straight up, tighten it in, let it release, tighten it in, let it release, tighten. Other side, taking the guts, wiggling them in. Really what you're working to is kinetic so that the brain can connect and we're moving fascia. So if you're wondering what the heck we're doing, tighten it in, release, tighten it in and release. And now fingers down deep. Feel that bone down there. Feel as you wiggle in and to the side, wiggle the guts and everything you got up underneath that rib cage. Once you're there, shoulders relax.
tighten it in, release, pull it on in. Think just belly button to your backbone, release. Think you're pulling that belly button back and release. Now you're holding it up there and you're just doing some little up and downs, just little up and down. Keep the knees in alignment. They so want to open, just keep little up and up. Give me 5. You're not lifting past that bottom of the rib cage like we do for the booty. So it's booty and belly, and 2 more. Last one, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. So good. All right, let's bring the knees in, hip width apart. Good. Hands again, thumbs to the outside. Pull it in and lift the tailbone. Can you feel the tailbone lift? And then bring it back, stretch the knees, but right there, can you maintain no airspace at your lower back? No lower back airspace. That's where you want to be. Now allow the knees to open. Keep no airspace. Take the hands. You can either put them on, I like putting mine on my rib cage, and the elbows are out, shoulders are down. Now feel no airspace. Good. Let the knees open. Then bring them to the center. Keep pressing no airspace. Then open to about the outside of the shoulders. Press and lift the tailbone. Bring it back. So it's an in and open, lift, and back out. Keep pressing no airspace. And if you need to, press at the belly button, shoulders down. That might be nice. In, open, lift, press back right there. In, open, lift, and back 2 more. It's an in and open, a lift, and a back. Last one, it's an in and an open and a lift and a back. Good work. So right there, just let the knees open. Open the lower legs and allow the weight of the leg to just open you up at that hip. And just give it a second or 2. Nice. Now slowly flex the feet, reach out from the heels. Good. Give yourself a little ankle rotation. And if this is too much for you, come up to wherever it's good, wherever you can kind of hang and get that nice inner thigh stretch in the other way. Then I want you to flex the feet and turn the toes to face your face. Press the lower back and bring them in and point. Now, when you go out, you don't have to go out that far. Just go out about a little further from your shoulders. Flex, turn in. So I'm saying turn in. You're kind of pigeoning. And keep that lower back pressing as you bring it in and point. So we're going to go a little bit faster 4 times. So it's an out, flex, pigeon, in and point. Out, flex, pigeon, in and point. 2 more. Take it out and flex, pigeon, in and point. Really feel those inner thighs. Out and flex, pigeon, in and point. Bend those legs. Give yourself a little stretch in and then drop them on down. So good. Now from here, press lower back and see if you can let those legs go down. So they may still have a little bend. You want to make sure that you're keeping that lower back on the ground. And then really elbows in, press the back into the lower back and just bring one leg up and bring it in. Now make sure that it's like right in alignment, almost with the outside of your shoulder. So you're pulling it in. Just check that that lower leg is pulling in. You can bend the bottom if you need to. You want to feel the lower back pressing, shoulders pressing down. Now from here, release. You can have a bare claw, thumbs away, press the elbows so you feel the shoulders down. You're going to straighten, bend. You're going to straighten the leg, but only to where you can keep that lower back down and bring it back up. Use the elbows. So it's a straighten, bend, touch if you can, but just go where you can. Straighten and bend. Press lower back and up. Straighten, bend, press, good, and up. Straighten it, bend, take it down and up. Last one this side. Straighten, bend, keep pressing the elbows, 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 lower back, and drop. And you can relax there for a second, maybe shake those legs out. That's so intense, isn't it? All right, so again, if you need to bend the other one, bring this leg in, bring it in again, keeping it in that good alignment. And I say that because most of us, I know on this side, especially for me on my left side, see how I'm not in alignment? Like that's more in alignment. So you have to really think about keeping the lower leg out in alignment with the upper leg as you pull. You'll feel the difference in your back. So right there, take a moment and you push your fingers in, tuck under. Where do you need to have that long leg that's on the floor? I need to bend mine a little to really keep that lower back down. So press it there. Nice work. Release elbows. Let's straighten first. Press lower back as you straighten that leg. Bend it. Bring it down towards the floor and bring it back up. So it's a straighten, bend, press lower back and up. Straighten, bend, press lower back and up. And straighten, bend, press, press, press. Where can you go? And up. Last one. Straighten, bend, press, and up. Good work. Hold there. Bring the other one in. Woo! Give yourself some circles with those legs. Circling them out. Nice work. All right. From here, just bring them in. Open. Drop down. And allow the legs to drop so that your feet are at the hip ball joints. Hands on your rib cage or out. You can drop them just a little bit. Look where we are, all turned out and ready for our ladybug stretch. So in this position, the first thing you're going to do is press that flat part of the back of your head. So you might want to lift the chin a little bit or the head a little, drop your chin so you feel really steady. So you're going to inhale, and on the exhale, just gently press that part of your neck down, holding that. Inhale, and then press the elbows, the top of the arms, and the shoulders down. So now you're engaging there. Holding both of those. Inhale, exhale, press the lower back. Ooh, those knees will lift a little bit. And holding that, inhale. Exhale as you lift the heels. If they're not, press the last 3 toes. Everything is tight and engaged. We're going to start with that right leg. You ready? Holding it in there. Take that right elbow, press it to bring that leg straight to the ceiling. Press again to lift it straight up. Pressing the lower back, press that elbow, press the elbow to let it come on over. And once you're all the way over, keeping that right shoulder down, relax and let the weight go. Now, one thing I noticed, I typically drop my foot lower than my knee. So if you can, bring that lower leg up so the knee and the ankle are straight. I'm actually pushing with that hand, with the knee down to get that up. And boy, do I feel that. And then little pulses with the knee to the back of the hand. Little pulse, little pulse. Little pulse. Now you're going to straighten that top leg, reach, and can you think tuck under there? That just gives it a little bit more, doesn't it? Release all that, bring it up for a few more little pumps. And then take that leg, knee over the knee with the foot, feel the bottom foot, then come to the side, over a little and maybe down a little so that ball joint's down. Push the ball joint to lift the knee and then drop the knee with that big stretch, shoulder down, and you are really stretching out in that hip and release it. Then move the foot over just a little bit, pressing the ball joint, let that knee come up and open. Now really feel here, lower back presses, come back to the center, keep pressing the lower back. Now, one more time, inhale, press the head. Keeping it, inhale, press the upper body. Inhale, now press lower back. Nice, ready, 1, 2, 3, the left knee comes straight up. Then you're gonna bring it up towards the shoulder. Everything is tight. Press the left elbow in to bring that over, keeping the left shoulder down. Good. I'm going to press that leg against there to lift the lower leg, knee and ankle, and little pulses. Woo! Yes, by the way, your toes pointed. Did I mention that? I might not have. And straighten. And once you're there, think tuck and stretch. Woo! Release and bring it up again. Lower leg lift a little and little pulses, because I'm sure if I'm doing it, you probably are too. And then knee over knee. Foot finds the bottom foot. It moves over a little bit. Big toe ball joint presses down, knee lifts, heel stretches. Woo! And release it. Good. Then press, tuck under as that comes all the way back. Pause for a moment. Adjust. And remember the whole time that lower back is going to be open. So in between sides, I like to be in this position before I automatically go over. That way you get all that opening from here. All right, you ready? We'll start with the right. So you're pressing the right elbow in, lifting up and over. Bring it in. Tuck and stretch. Bring it in. Tuck and stretch. Bring it in, toe touches, knee is low, and then it opens slowly. Feel the lower back, then press the left elbow to bring that left leg over. Bring it in and think, knee down, foot up, and straighten, and bend it in, and straighten, tuck, bend it in, touch the ground, tuck, over, feel the lower back. As you press that elbow to bring that side in and over, and straighten. Man, just lifting that lower leg makes so much difference in the tuck when you straighten, doesn't it? In, touch the toe, knee low, over, curl all the way over, and in, and straighten. In, curl and straighten. In, touch the toe. Now I'm going to have a stop here. Woo, just feel the stretch there. Hang for a minute. Good. Let's bring the knees straight up. Bring the knees in. I'm going to do a little bit of a rock here. Yep, and maybe even just, let's do this real quick. I want to do crab claws, but I think I need a break on those inner thighs, so you might as well in that big turnout. So I want you to take your feet now wider than your hips, wide. The arms are still here. Just take your right leg and allow it to roll in. Keep the left one straight up. Just bring it down. Good. Get that inner thigh stretch here instead of so much turnout for just a second. And then let it come back out. And go again. Let it come in. Let that back lift. If you want, you can hug that shoulder in. That'll feel good. And you might want to do some little pulses. And bring it back up all the way. So that one will be stable. Now you can take the other leg. Same thing. Just let it go in. Oh, stretch it out. So that inner thigh, that inner turnout will really help with all that external turnout. And maybe little pulses there again. If you want to hug that shoulder in, if that feels good to your body, do it. I'm just going to do some little internal pulses there and bring it back out. Outstanding. Bring the feet in. Let's bring the knees up one more time. Little rocks. Guess what? We're going to put our organs in place in between. That'll also give you a slight break on all that. So bend those knees there. Good. Bringing them close in. Tuck, turn out, and lift up just to the bottom of the rib cage. So you have that nice tilt under there. Keeping the knees straight up. Fingertips in front of the left. Wiggling up. Tighten it in. Belly button presses to the spine. Release that. Belly button presses to the spine, tuck even more, and release. Other side, fingers wiggle the guts to the center. Fingers are holding it all up. Knees are in alignment. Belly button to the spine. Release. Belly button to the spine. Release. Fingers down deep, right down there by that, the bladder and the bone, pushing in. Now you feel like everything is right underneath that rib cage. Shoulders are down, tighten it in. Release, tighten it in with that nice tuck, little lift and drops. Make them small and lift. This is so good for the booty too, right? Pulling it in. Give me 5 little tucks, 4 little tucks, 3 and 2 and 1. So good. Rolling it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Bring the knees in one more time. Open them till about the outside of the shoulders. Good. And then allow the legs to drop. So we're back in our crab claw position or ladybug position. You can let them come down just a little further. And then I really want you to think, you ready? Tucking the chin, pressing the elbows, upper arm and shoulder, then tilt under, right? So everything is tight. So I want you to lift the heels. You're on the last 3 toes. So we're in that critter foot. And we're going to, let's just practice first. So I'm going to start by lifting the right leg, that claw, by pressing the left toes and the belly button and the elbows in. So press to just lift that crab claw. So you're not bringing the knee towards your body. You're lifting straight up and drop. So make sure everything presses. Pressing elbow, lower back, other foot, lift and drop. Switch sides, tuck under, you ready? Now press the right, press the lower back, elbows, lift the left and drop. Press, lift and drop. Very good. So now we're going to do it to the cadence of the hoedowns. Let's start with the right. You ready? Press under, but we'll just do 1 set of 4s. Here we go. Press, lift and drop. Lift and drop. 2 more. Make sure you're pressing everything and drop. Press and drop, switch sides. Press and lift and let go. Press, lift and drop. Press, lift and drop. Last one, press, lift and drop. 2 counts. Let, 4, 2, switch, left, 4, 2. Again, press, let, 4, 2, left, 4, 2. Now singles, press right, press left, press right, press left, press right, press left, last one, press right, press left. Relax it. Good work. 1, 2, 3. You're going to press the elbows, tuck under, and bring the knees straight up to the ceiling. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Press knees up. Good work. Bring the feet in close. Lift the heels. Good. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Press and open. Now I want you to bring those feet out a little bit wider. Wider feet. Wider feet, so that when you 1, 2, 3 press and stretch those heels forward, tucking under. Oh, that should feel good. Then 1, 2, 3, lift the heels. 1, 2, 3, we're going to bring the knees straight back up, back up. Good, so the feet are a little wider. Let's go just one more time. You're tucking, you're pressing the elbows. 1, 2, 3, open. 1, 2, 3, press the heels with a tuck. Then bring the heels back up, knees up. Let's do it a couple times faster. You guys think you can? Let's play with it. So it's 1, 2, 3, open. 1, 2, 3, press the heels. 1, 2, 3, lift the heels and bring it back up. So it's open, press, lift and up. Last one. Open, press the heels, lift them back up. Woo, drop the heels. So good. Let's take one leg over the other. Press it away, flex the foot. Oh, yeah. So now we're going to stretch out in those hips. That will feel good, will it not? Just pressing there feels good. So now take the top foot, point it, press the knee away, press lower back, release, flex the top foot, and press the knee away. And just pause there for just a few seconds. Really let that open. All the hard stuff's done, you guys. Beautiful work. And release it. Let's switch sides. Good. So first, point the foot. Press it away. Ow. Ooh, that's challenging. And release it. Then flex the top foot, really flex it and press the knee away, pressing lower back. I could stay here for about 10 years because it hurts. Release. And let's just point one more time and press it away. Good work. And release it. Now switch and cross the legs at the knees. And if you want, you can just come on over to one side. Good. Maybe bring the arms out. That'll feel good. Up and over to the other side. And that whole spine to stretch out. Bring it back up. If you can, lift, and you can put your hands on the outside of the knees just to get a stretch on that. If this is too much for you, don't worry about it. You can just stay on the side. If you can lift the tail, you'll get a really nice stretch there. I'm going to drop and switch. Other leg on top. Just let the legs come over. Again, feel free to stay here if this just feels like what your body wants. I'm going to come up and over, just giving lots of options so that the weight of that leg opens you in that hip. And I'm going to come back up, and then I'm going to lift and put my hands on the outside of the knees to lift up, just getting into that hip a little bit deeper. Ooh. I can see where I might spend half the afternoon opening that one up. Release, uncross, roll over onto your sides. Come on up. Give yourself that nice cross. One more time, hands underneath the knees. Woohoo, pull up, lift. Hunch the shoulders, pull them back, drop them down. And yay, good work, you guys.